Yo guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I survived Bring Her Back. Let's start this video off with some YouTube history. Danny and Michael Philippou, who made this movie and also its predecessor, Talk to Me, which is not a sequel, but it's made by the same directors, they originated on YouTube. They did some YouTube shorts. They made the infamous and the most famous Star Wars versus Marvel, and or Star Wars versus Harry Potter, and Marvel versus DC, and the Avengers, and the Lord of the Rings things, where a lot of blood is shown and the house gets torn apart every time. Those videos are really fucking awesome. If you haven't seen those, please go watch Raka Raka on YouTube. It's Racka and then twice. These are incredible videos. They made a movie called Talk to Me a few years ago, which was also an incredible feat of filmmaking. It moved and shocked the entire world, and now they are back with Bring Her Back, as it's supposed to be. Well, I can definitely say that Bring Her Back starts off very interesting. You can see there is a bigger studio tied to it. You can see the influence of Sony and Stage 6 and all these other companies, and A24, which also produced the latest movie, their first movie, Talk to Me, but also this one. You can definitely see more money being given to this, which is definitely for the better, because Jesus Christ, I think this may have been one of the first movies, if not the first movie, where I actually looked away for a second. This was gruesome to watch. I mean, the story, I have to tell you, it's kind of basic. It's also isn't. It tells a really good story in a really good way, but it's a more basic story. The story doesn't give you a lot new things. You have seen these stories before, just not in this capacity, but you have seen it before. The main shtick that they go with for some of the characters and the horrifying things that they do, the reason for these horrifying things, the supernaturalism around it, that is something I really have not seen before, but it's still new enough, but you have seen it, but you haven't. It's one of the main things with this movie. You have seen the story before, so they have to make the filmmaking as good as it gets to have that story stand out, and that's something they absolutely thrived in. I know the Raka Raka boys, the Philippous, for obviously having a lot of gore in their movies, and this one, well, it made me look away, as I just said, because there is some point where some kid does this and then does something else with it. I couldn't watch that. That was too gruesome for me to watch. But I think what makes this movie even better is the incredible cast and is the incredible acting performances that they did. This movie is not going to be talked about at the Oscars. Well, obviously because it's a horror film, and I do think the only horror film I really know of that did quite well at the Oscars and still had no wins was Nosferatu. But this one, oh my God. I mean, Sally Hawkins, you can feel something is off with her from the start of the movie, but she nails the performance. She's absolutely incredible. The main cast in Piper and in Andy is also very great. They are also very awesome, but they are not the standouts of it, because that thing is going to that little boy, Ollie. Oh my fucking God. I swear to God, if they are not giving Jonah Wren-Phillips at least one nomination for at least one category of acting, I'm going to riot, and I'm going to give that man or the little boy an Oscar himself personally, because that is one of the most incredible performances I've seen in a long ass time. That kid moved me. It traumatized me. He did a lot of things that I wouldn't have thought that boy would make me feel like. I was scared for death for that kid, and I still felt sorry for him. That was incredible. The way he performed those creepy scenes was insane. The way he did anything in this movie was absolutely insane. The Philippous made an entire movie just for that kid, and if there goes nothing with this movie and this movie will be forgotten about in a week, at least I do hope that that kid will get something out of it, because Jesus Christ. As for the rest of this movie, is truly incredible. The story is basic but thrives under the incredible filmmaking and the incredible acting and the incredible shots that they made. It looks awesome. It's just really, really good. I do think the movie does go on a little too long and it could have been trimmed down quite a bit. Maybe 10 minutes off of it would have been perfect. But that being said, there's not really nothing I can give against this movie apart from maybe a little bit of a basic story and a little bit of a too long runtime. I deeply enjoyed this movie, but not fun enjoyed. I was scared to death. This movie enjoyed me on other ways, if you know what I mean. Alright, with that being said, what did you think of this one? Please let me know in the comments down below because I'm really excited to hear your opinion on it. I want to thank you for watching and I'd like to see you in the next video. Thank you. I'm going to give this movie 4.5 stars before I forget. So 4.5 stars and the heart is what this movie gets from me. And maybe a place in my top 10 for now. Alright, thank you guys for watching and I'd like to see you in the next video. Thank you and bye bye.